In this video, I'm going to tell you how to do an effective and correct tricep press down. And then once we've done that, I'm going to explain to you how you can extend the set and increase the effectiveness and benefit of this exercise to really stimulate the tricep growth and development beyond what you would normally achieve with a normal way of doing this exercise. I'm James, by the way, I'm an osteopath, so I'm coming at this from two different angles. Number one is an osteopath who has the anatomical and functional knowledge of the muscles and the arms so that you can really understand exactly how we can push this exercise beyond its normal effectiveness level. And number two is an arm wrestler. So arm wrestling is my sport, which means my sport is arms. It makes a lot of sense that I can give you the most information that you need with this exercise to get you the biggest benefits. So the easiest way to do this exercise, the most simple and correct way is this. You're going to stand under the machine, you're going to have your arms locked into your side so you're not moving your arms around, and then you're just simply going to extend all the way down. At the bottom, straighten your arms as much as you can and squeeze the triceps, and then you're going to come up to this spot there. So as high as you can without bringing your arms away from your body, so keep your arms locked in. And that is the correct and easiest way to do this exercise. You'll notice I'm leaning forward slightly at the hip. I'm not like this, I'm like this, because what it does, it stops your body from being pulled back with the weight. You're locking the weight in and you're just using your elbows to extend and flex to get the most benefit here. That's the correct way of doing the exercise. Now what I'm going to teach you is ways that we can push this exercise beyond the normal effectiveness level to really stimulate the triceps to start to grow. Now, the triceps are a few different muscles. You've got the muscles on the outside here, the short head. This is the long head here. This head of the tricep, it crosses the shoulder joint, which means that it also acts to pull the arm back. So the way we're going to make this exercise more effective is by doing a drop set. Now, drop sets specifically, it's when you choose a weight, you do the exercise to failure, and then you reduce the weight, you go again to failure, and reduce the weight, you go again to failure. What that's doing is you're hitting failure 3 times in one set. So you're getting deeper and deeper within the muscle fibers to really fatigue and work the muscle fibers beyond the normal level of a normal set to get maximal development. Now we can do that with this exercise, but without changing the weight. And the way we do it is this. You're going to step back. So you're here right now and you're doing the first set to here. Now what you'll notice is my arms are not only, well, my triceps are not only extending my arms there and controlling the flexion, but they're actually stopping my arms from being pulled forwards. So I'm pulling back and I'm extending. So this muscle here, this long head which crosses the shoulder joint, that has the job of now controlling extension, but also stopping that movement. So what you do is you reach total fatigue in this position. Once you literally can't do any more, you step forward into the middle position and you can do more reps again because you've increased the ease of the exercise because you're not so far back. Now what you're doing is you're reaching failure here and then you step right under the machine and again you reach failure at that point there. Once you've reached proper failure there, the set's done. Another way that we can increase the effectiveness of this exercise is once you're doing your normal set and you then reach failure, what I like to do is use a little bit of a knee bend to get more reps out. So rather than a training partner helping to push the weight down to get a few more reps out, what you're doing is you're reaching failure, you can't do any more reps and you just do a little to there. So you're using your knees and body weight to just get a few more reps out. Those last few reps are really hitting the triceps beyond its normal level and pushing your development out to where it needs to be. If you only ever do a normal set, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of a normal tricep press down, you'll get progression to a certain point, but you need that little extra bit at the end, and that's what that gives you. So I will teach you now, or I'm going to show you what a set like that would look like so you can see me actually doing it, and then I'm going to tell you how we can increase the development and stimulus on the triceps by changing the arm position throughout the set. I'll show you now. So this is how it looks. So you're going to step back, you're going to go from here and you're going to do a set to failure. So you can see I'm only going up to there and then my arms are very still apart from my elbow joint. And then I'm reaching failure now. So that's failure. So I step forwards and I can carry on the set. And then I'm getting towards failure again. That's failure. I step right under, and I've got my last set. And my triceps are burning. Okay, so that's failure. How am I going to extend the set? Is like this. So you can see I'm using my knees to get a few more reps out. That really burns. That's what we need to do. You can see how it's affecting me. So start the set out here. Step in, finish off, or go to failure again. Step in, failure, and then use your knees to get a few more reps. Now, I'm going to teach you, lastly, how to really hit the triceps. Now, what we do know with a muscle is that it tends to grow and develop most when it's worked under a stretch. So for example, the biceps, you work it in a stretch position rather than shortened position. With the triceps, we do know that it crosses over the shoulder joint, the long head does. So how to stimulate the triceps more is to work it in a extended position to stretch out the triceps more, and it would look like this. So you'd be in this position. So you can see I'm coming all the way down, up to there. As I lower the weight all the way down, my triceps are fully stretched at this point here. So it's a very important part of the set. Just there, properly stretched out triceps, and then into the movement. And you can see that that is how you're going to stimulate the triceps beyond the normal standard way of doing this exercise, is by creating a stretch in the triceps. You can do a tricep press down, you can do a skull crusher lying on your back, doing it like this. Either way, do some triceps like that, yes, fine, but also work your triceps in that position to get a proper stretch in the muscle so that you're working in muscle in a stretch position. So that's what we need to be doing. We've got the classic way of doing it. We've got a way to increase the effectiveness and extend the set, and then finally using your knees to get a little bit more stimulus and a few more reps out. And then lastly, a way to extend the muscle and stretch the muscle to get the most stretch through the muscle to get that final bit of development in the arms. I have got, if you look there or there, you'll definitely see arm development videos. I've got one on triceps, one on biceps. I'll probably link the bicep one to this, which will show you how to really activate the biceps, brachialis, brachioradialis, with changing the angles of your wrist and changing the angles of your shoulder. You'll find that there or there.